name is Beth Kreider, and I serve as the Peoria County Regional Superintendent of Schools, and I promise not to cry. This is an event that has been 3 years in the making. I mean, my goodness, y'all were in grade school the last time that this happened, because we've been on a long pandemic pause, and it is time to bring back the jazz. I'm so excited. So, I just want to welcome you to International Jazz Day, International Jazz Month, as we are celebrating it. To welcome you to the museum, I would like to introduce, I have to stop. Time out. This is the Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration, and the original and best Gerald M. Brookhart is in the house. I didn't see him. Yay! He started this in the 1900s. In 1980-something, 36 years ago, and because he wanted to celebrate the arts in schools, and it is my honor to continue that legacy and that tradition. So, I would like to welcome now John Morris to welcome you to the museum. Then you're going to hear from Mindy Watkins, the celebration director, and then you're in for a real treat as we bring back the jazz.
Thank you. Welcome everybody. Beth Kreider, our regional superintendent, is such a great partner for us here at the Peoria Riverfront Museum, and to have Gerald Brookhart, the legend, in again today is a proud moment. On behalf of the board of directors of this privately funded museum living in the public house, we're the only museum in the nation of art, science, history, and achievement. Those four pillars, the only multidisciplinary museum of our kind in the nation is the Peoria Riverfront Museum. And often what we do is celebrate the art and science and history and achievement of America. From Ken Burns, the legendary documentary filmmaker that you're familiar with, his private collection of quilts, the third and final stop in the whole country here in Peoria, to an exhibition on the Lunar Landings, the NASA celebrating of the 50th anniversary of those 6 important manned lunar landings of the late 1960s and through 72, this year in our own moon exhibition, to the work of the original celluloids of Walt Disney's pioneering Snow White, Pinocchio, and Cinderella in these galleries here. So there's something for everybody, always coming along here, but today we celebrate one of the most American things of all. It is arguable that there are only 2 art forms that were invented here in the United States of America: jazz and duck decoys. True story. We have the Center for American Decoys, a nationally renowned Center for American Decoys, because so many duck decoys were carved up and down the river. And today, to top it all off, in the presence of the legendary Mary Jo Papich, who's been a great legend of her own of promoting jazz, and with Mindy Watkins, we have in the Peoria Riverfront Museum that most American art form of all, jazz. Welcome, students. Thank you for coming to the museum. We are very proud to have you here today. God bless. Thank you.
Hello, and again, my name is Mindy Watkins, and I am so honored and proud to be the project director for the Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration. I also am getting a little choked up because I performed in the very first spring celebration 7 years ago. And I was a flute player with Janice Keeskin at Concordia Lutheran Grade School, and I am so honored that I get to now head this project up. And so we are just tickled to be kicking this program off. Thank you all so much for being here. Eric Loring and the Germantown Hills Junior High Jazz Band, Dawn Trotter with the Metamora Junior High Jazz Band, and Ashley Houle with the Washington Central Intermediate Jazz Band. Thank you so much. We are going to get started.
Thank you. We're just so happy to be here today. This wonderful event and kicking off Junior High Jazz Day. We're first start with a little swing tune called Paper Jam, upbeat swing tune. It's going to feature Jackson Dingledine as a clarinet solo. See if you're Star Wars fans, see if you can pick out what tune he's quoting in his solo. Aiden Tauke on saxophone, Ben Sodergroth on trombone, a couple short little solos, and you can hear from our drum set player Carter Schroff as well. This is an upbeat jazz tune called Paper Jam.